Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Priscilla. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you. So beautiful to see you. I'm so excited to have you on this morning and introduce you to our listeners and viewers. And obviously, if you're sharing, you'll be introducing me. So we're introducing each other and really want to ask you some questions about some of your topics for the upcoming conference and just really get to know you more. So very excited this morning to see you.
Well, thanks for making time for me. I'm so excited to be a speaker at your conference. It's going to be just amazing.
Awesome, thank you. So let's just jump right in. And Miss Nancy Gaines, tell us, first of all, you've got this passion about this topic on productivity. And so what is your inspiration for this?
Well, I left my job with IBM about 2 years ago because I was seeing my colleagues be so disorganized and just working way too late and not even getting to come home on the weekends. And I thought, I have got to help people with this so they've got more free time. So productivity is actually a learned skill. A lot of people think you're either born with it or you're not. But with my program, people can absolutely be more productive fast in the same hour after I'm talking with your happiness conference.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I do understand the difference between being busy versus being productive, and I could totally learn from you. So the next question I wanted to ask you is, there are definitely a lot of challenges people face with being productive, especially in today's society with all of the text messaging that distracts us and the responsibilities that are pulling us in all crazy directions. So what would you say is maybe one of the biggest challenges that people face when it comes to being productive?
The biggest challenge is, Priscilla, they're not focused. And focus means focus on one course until complete. They start doing all these different things and they don't finish anything. So sloppy perfection is just better than nothing being done. You want done, not undone. Does that make sense?
It totally makes sense. I had a mentor who would say, you get paid for done.
That's true. Having unfinished stuff doesn't make any money. You've got to finish something and stay focused on that.
That's really good, Nancy. That's so true. Well, tell me a personal question here. What is one of your behaviors or habits that helps you be more productive?
I write everything down and I write it down in one place. You can't have scraps of paper all over the place. Write it in one place so you take action on it and follow through. I see people say they're going to commit to something, but then, life gets in the way and they forget. So write things down in one place. Your phone, your calendar, whatever.
Somewhere, whether it's
Somewhere.
digital or I'm old school. I like to write everything down. So
I'm old
that's
school
good.
too.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, then kind of a second question to that. What about these lists that we make? I've been told that you really should just focus on your top three. And some people say, well, always have your to-do list going. What do you think about that?
That's a great question. So I do two things. I set 10 goals I want to accomplish in the next 30 days. And then I work on 3 of those every day. So 3 is a great number, right? It's reasonable. But you need
Yeah.
to have your long-term plan and your daily plan. So great question.
Good. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see how you do that. That's really good. So, okay. You know that I like a little nugget. You got to kind of give us a little carrot here. So we have our upcoming Highway to Happiness conference that we'll be talking about in a second here. Give us a little nugget, something, maybe a strategy that we can literally, when we're off this talk here, we can apply in our lives.
Absolutely. And thanks for asking, Priscilla. The number one thing people could do right now, and it's free. We all like free, right?
Yes.
Get an online scheduler. So an online scheduler, you could try You Can Book Me. So just the words, You Can Book Me. And when someone says, I want to meet with you, send them that link instead of going back and forth trying to check your calendars. They can book your schedule right then and there with you. And it's like my best assistant. And I love that it's free.
That's interesting. I used to have some paid services and I've tried different things. So it's called You Can Book Me and it's free. That's amazing.
And the coolest thing, people are a little worried about the visibility if they're going to be able to see my calendar, but it just blocks it as busy or available. So, and you choose when it is, like a couple days a week. I have extended hours, and Fridays I completely block off for time with my husband.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Do that right now when we get off. That's really good. So the next conference that we do, I'll send you my link.
Absolutely.
I love that. Well, that's wonderful, Nancy. Well, thank you for those little nuggets, and I really appreciate your time this morning. I do want to share a little bit about our conference, and so it's the Highway to Happiness Conference, and the website is highwaytohappinessconference.com. And we have a great early bird rate going on this week where you can come to the conference and get lunch with Mod Market for only $49. It's such a great deal, and it's besides you and myself speaking on mindset mastery. We have Beatrice Bruno, the drill sergeant of life. She's awesome. She will get you fired up and moving forward towards your goals. And also Diane Lopes, she's talking about finances and how to overcome the four biggest hurdles that people have to get over when it comes to managing their money and their finances. And of course, you're speaking on productivity, and I'm so excited about that because I know that all of us could stand to be more productive. And so it's going to be on May 14th and in Littleton at my fitness studio. And is there a way for us to share that link here on the video, or we can definitely include it in our emails?
We can definitely include the link. And I'm so excited to be one of your VIP speakers for the lunch. Can you tell the listeners about that?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so we're only having 8 attendees have a VIP lunch. So basically they get, for a little bit more, it's just $89, they get a chance to sit with you and me and the other 2 speakers during lunch, so an hour and 15 minutes of a jam session with the speakers on whatever the attendees want to work on. So if it's productivity with you or working on mindset mastery with me, they'll get to be able to sit with us. It's like a private little lunch just for us. It's going to be really great.
That is going to be amazing. And it's only 8 tickets, guys. So if that's something you want to do, sign up early, because when they're gone, they're gone. And I just want to add one more thing. I know there's a lot of competition for people's time in Denver, lots of events, but this is one you absolutely have to come. Priscilla has brought the best of the best speakers to really serve you. So don't miss it. And the early bird ends the 22nd, right?
Yeah, the 22nd. So we're very excited. It's going to be an intimate setting, no more than 50 people. So it's really going to be a tight-knit group where we're going to leave with actionable strategies to really make a life change. I really believe in making 2016 our best year ever. And since by the time that's come, almost half the year has gone. And some people end up giving up on their New Year's resolutions. Right. By February, March, April. And so I think this is the perfect time to help everybody refresh and renew what they want to accomplish this year. So I'm super excited. Highwaytohappinessconference.com, and I look forward to seeing you there, Nancy.
Highwaytohappinessconference.com. See you there. Thank you.